Okay, John, this is the Packard, and here is the engine running, and it runs like a Packard should. It runs beautifully, and the body is in great shape. If you look at the body, it's in wonderful condition, but this is more of a survivor kind of a paint job in this thing. I mean, it was restored years ago, and the black is perfect, but if you wanted to make it look really beautiful, you'd have to reshoot the color portion of the car, which I would not do. I just drive it. It's basically a kind of a car that you can tour, and apparently I just talked to Scott. He's the gentleman who's a friend of Pierre's, the prior owner who passed away. And Pierre went on 3 or 4 tours with it already, and never had a problem. She started right up. She runs smooth as silk, which they really pretty much all do. No smoke. She's not burning any oil. The body is super straight. Interior wise, it's all original. Okay, the seats have been recovered at one time. I don't think they're leather. I think they use some other kind of material. But the door sides, that's all original. It needs foot oil. The carpet shouldn't be on the floor. It's usually on these cars. It was a rubber mat in the front and carpet in the back. Well, that's not a big deal. The dash is solid. It's a real original. The top was replaced. Over here, you can see this is the dual cowl section of it in the back. This glass, you see that glass? You see how that works? This way you protect the people in the back from the wind. You see now he's got it extended. You see that. But again, it's kind of a car that, it's not a concourse car. This is more of a car that you're just going to drive around, cruise around. You get sick of it, you dump it. The back seat is solid. It's good. Floor is good. Now, Scott, when was the top replaced?
I think it was either 4 or 5 years ago by a fellow in the Dulles Airport area who I think has a great reputation. He did a great job.
Right.
But I also don't think it's been taken down more than once.
Right.
Okay,
right.
so I'm telling you, that's...
Yeah, and the top on these things, by the way, that would cost about $8,000 to do a top on this thing.
I think it was over 6.
It was over 6, I know that,
it was
yeah.
about 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah, because the piping on it alone. But I'm going to take the car out for a spin now, John. And I'm going to talk to him about the price. It's too high. 80,000 is too high. Right? So I'm going to talk to him about the price. That's all there is to it. So we'll see what we can do with this thing. But overall, after I drive it, I'll let you know, and then we'll move forward if you want to move forward on it. Okay? All right. Stand by. I'm going to drive it now.